Did you actually think that the fight over abortion pills was over? Nope. So earlier this year, the US Supreme Court already heard a big case about Mifepristone, which is one of the two pills used in medication abortion. The justices held the oral arguments and later they dismissed the case. Not because they ruled that the drug is unsafe, they didn't, and Mifepristone is still a safe and effective way to end a pregnancy. But they said that the anti-abortion doctors suing didn't have legal standing. So for now, Mifepristone remains approved and available under current FDA rules. And while that might feel like a win, there are so many more attacks. So for now, Mifepristone remains approved and available under current FDA rules. But while that might have felt like a win, it didn't end the attacks. Now, Louisiana is suing to bring back older, stricter rules on Mifepristone. They want to block telehealth and mail access to force in-person visits, and a hearing in that case was scheduled last month in the U.S. District Court for Western District of Louisiana. There was a hearing, but no ruling yet. But if Louisiana wins, it could cut off telemedicine and mail delivery. That would hit rural communities the hardest. And we know what it's like because here in New Mexico, people already drive hours for care. It's time off work, it's gas money, childcare, risk. But here is where it gets weird. The Trump administration asked the court to pause Louisiana's lawsuit. They argued that the case is unnecessary and Louisiana may not even have legal standing to sue. They also said the FDA is already reviewing the drug anyways, so the court doesn't need to step in right now. And on its surface, that sounds like they're protecting access, but let's look a little closer. Their legal brief warns that if Louisiana's case moves forward, it could create a precedent where other states sue for looser rules. So in other words, they may be trying to control how and where this fight happens. And meanwhile, GenBioPro, a drug maker that sells generic Mifepristone, was allowed to intervene in that case. And they're asking the court to throw the lawsuit out entirely, saying overturning the FDA's 2023 rules would have immediate and serious consequences. And they're right about one thing. Medication abortion is not fringe care. Around 63% of abortions in the U.S. healthcare system are done with pills. This is medical care that is standard. And this isn't the only lawsuit. Florida filed a case trying to push for a total nationwide ban on the pills. So even if one case pauses, others are moving. And this is why it might feel confusing. There are multiple courts, different strategies, and some cases get dismissed on technical grounds like standing, while others are moving very slowly. A hearing does not mean a decision, and sometimes what looks like protection is just a tactical move for bigger legal strategy. But through all of it, the people that are affected are us, the patients, the people who need privacy, the people who need timely care, people in rural areas, young people, people with disabilities, immigrants. Every new lawsuit creates fear and confusion for all of us. And when politicians play procedural games with access to medication that has only been used for safe and effective abortions for decades, our lives are at risk every day.